You got to check this out. This is a thermal camera plug-in module from coolgadgets.com. This is the USB-C version, or they have a Lightning version. Look how tiny this thing is. It's not much bigger than a quarter. This has got a temperature range of -4 Fahrenheit to 840 degrees Fahrenheit, a resolution of 256 by 192 pixels. It's a 1-inch cube and weighs about half an ounce. If you don't have a case on your phone, you can connect it directly to the USB port on the bottom. But the stem is too short to use if you have it in a case. You could use a USB-C extension, or they include this right angle extension cord, which is designed to be used with this included really cool handle. I gotta tell you, putting this thing together and walking around the house was really fun. I felt like Superman, seeing through walls in certain situations and looking at heat emanating from places that I never thought of before. Prepper Cat George thinks this is pretty neat too. Putting someone on a couch and being able to see the heat coming out of various parts of him was pretty neat. Thermal doesn't care whether it's light or dark outside. It just senses temperature. So, in the sun, in the moon, in the light, in the dark, all George really wonders is whether or not he's going to get some chin scratches. Hey George, how you doing? He thinks it's pretty cool. So it's a neat gadget for sure, but what are you actually going to use it for? I tell you, once you get a thermal camera and you start walking around, you learn all sorts of things. Here I am walking around my house and I can see heat leaking through various places where my walls and my floor come together, underneath my refrigerator, electrical outlets, all sorts of gaps. That orange spot right there is coming from my garage door, coming out from underneath my garage door. That's my front door. That's the doorknob and my light switch. You can see the window there where the sun's hit the glass all day. There's my ceiling. That's the ceiling of my living room, and you can see the heat emanating through the joints. There's a smoke detector. So I'm learning all sorts of things about how my house was constructed that I never would have known. Here's my backyard. We've got a transformer and my neighbors' houses. So this really redefines the way that you see the world. And this is in the middle of the night, so it's pitch black outside, and I can see the brick of my neighbors' houses. Okay, so let's talk about security. Here's my backyard, and as you can see, it's pitch black outside. Got me with a flashlight walking around, and then a thermal camera on the right. So I can see in the dark. I can see objects, I can see people, I can see animals. So from a prepper perspective, this is a really awesome security tool that doesn't have the glow of an infrared night vision camera. How neat is that? If you're a wildlife person, here's a bunny rabbit chilling in my backyard. The setup of this just cannot be easier. You download an app, plug in the module to the bottom of your phone, and it kicks on. My phone automatically detects when it's plugged in, and the app opens all by itself. You can hold the module with your hands, but the little handle is so much easier to use. The app has a bunch of analytical tools to use after the fact, because obviously you can record video or still frame as you're walking around with this. Here's me on the front yard walking around at night, and there's a frog. Have you ever wondered if a frog is actually cold-blooded? Well, there you go. Hey, little frog. So this is a really, really, really neat diagnostic tool you can use for home HVAC, for checking electrical wiring. I'm going to use it to test my solar systems to see if my cables are getting too hot. Air ducts, security, wildlife watching. It's really amazing how small this thing is, and I love the little carrying case that it comes with. So you just drop it in your pocket and you can kind of take it anywhere. Check out the link below, and I've got a discount code in the description. So here's a really neat toy with a lot of really amazing practical applications. So thanks for watching, and drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. Well, thanks, and we'll catch you on the next one.